bit unlike a lot of people with Bales, because there's a big uptake in fusions or bale wrapper combinations. When you wrap the bale it and wrap it in one go. So these have got a bit out of fashion. They were very popular one, they still are a bit popular. Well, they're getting fewer and far in between. We'll get up top and I'll explain.
Right, so it started raining, so it come on heavy raining, and I didn't get round to making the walk around video of the Traileyre. So this is going to be the walk around of the Traileyre. So it is a Ritchie. They're made in Forfar. Read that, Forfar, which is in Scotland. So anyone doesn't know what a Traileyre is, it is invented by someone called Geoff Eyre. That's why it's called Traileyre. That's because his surname were Eyre. Yeah, Ritchie sticker. He invented them in the probably I think in like the mid 1980s ish. I'll do a bit of research and maybe put it in the video. But he invented them in the mid 1980s, and I think the first ones were like a 4 and a 6 bale Traileyre. Then, like in the 90s, about 10 years later-ish, he sold the idea to Ritchie, which is a machinery manufacturer in Scotland. They are manufactured in Scotland, and they carried on. He sold the idea to them, and they carried on the production of the Traileyre until recently. I found out that they actually have stopped making these, and that is probably because of the bale wrapper combinations that are about now, making these obsolete. But this was the biggest one available at the time. They did then make a later model of a 10 bale Traileyre, so this is an 8, but it has these extensions on here. Now these have are for another bar to go up with a spike on the top so that it'll carry big square bales. Right, that is what these are for. They have the arm that slots in here, and these bolts come across and hold it together, and they're for basically holding big square bales. Or you can carry 2 round bales on each arm. Now, we've never done that. We think bales are heavy enough as it is. But if you're carting round bale hay or straw, well, these are hay bales, so you probably get away with it. But you can do 16. Kitted out with all the lights and everything. So how it works is, each arm has got a hydraulic ram on. This is a big hydraulic ram, so there's 8 arms, so there's 8 hydraulic rams, and each arm has 2 oil pipes to the hydraulic ram. Then from the hydraulic ram, the oil pipe runs through the chassis of it. Now, how do I know this? Because they're a right pain in the backside if that oil pipe bursts, because if it bursts, you've got to work out which oil pipe it is. Sometimes you can't work out which one it is, you just narrow it down to the spike that's leaking, and then what you have to do is you have to put a piece of string on each oil pipe and pull them both out if you can't work out which oil pipe it is. But they thread up the chassis. There's a bit of debris here, but it sheds up there. So each oil pipe has each spike has 2 oil pipes, so there's 8 oil pipes running up each arm, and you have to put the string through at the end and pull them out, and then the string, attach the new pipe to the string and pull the string through to attach it again. Otherwise you're stuffed, because it won't go through otherwise. But these oil pipes come to in here. There's like a solenoid that's in here, and this goes to like an electric control box here, some sort of wiring. There's a little bit I want to play about with that. That goes down into here, into there, up there, and into that control box. So we'll get on the Traileyre and have a look at the control box now. So we're on the 390T. This tractor is ideally suited to this because it has the electric connection for it. We have it on the 390, but we have to wire it up to the battery because the 390 is older. It hasn't got that switch, that plug. But each one, so switch that one right hand side. So click that. The back one should go down. There you go. It's going down, and it just works off the tractor spool valve. But that has to be plugged in. Then switch that one to the front one. There you go. They got a front one going up and down. And now that's how you control it. But you have to load it from the back first, because if you put the bale on the front, you can't see the spike behind it, if that makes sense. So I'll do a little demonstration. We'll load up. Well, there's 7 bales here. But we'll get this load on and have a go, see what goes on. But you have to put the bale on like the back, like this. So I'm not sure if you can see, the back spike is going down now. We'll just lift the spool valve up and the bale goes up. Now he does that one, so that switches on. Switching that one comes on. So that is a little introduction of the Traileyre. Now, the person that invented this was pretty darn genius, because without this you'd need a tractor loader in a field to pick your bales up. So this basically did away with, you didn't need a tractor loader in the field to load your trailer, because it's not needed, because the trailer loads itself. And he went on to make other inventions as well. In the mid-90s, I think it were, I will tag up a photo if I can find it, he made a non-stop round baler, so prototype. So I think Vicom make one now, a non-stop round baler. Well, that's only a fairly recent invention, that's only come out in the last few years.
It was basically based on a class round baler, I think it was, but it had the pickup of class forage harvester. I'll find the photo and tag it up. There is one on the internet, I'll find it. But then in recent years, he also invented something else, a Wrapeyre. So that was, which we had the pleasure of him coming trying on our farm. And that was a Wrapeyre which your Traileyre unloaded onto. I will find a photo of that as well if I can. And it basically, your Traileyre unloaded onto the conveyor belts, and they went to the end and the wrappers wrapped them. So that's a little brief history of Geoff Eyre and his inventions. But there's still a few of these about, but we won't be without this. I think if we ever sold this, we'd look at one of them, maybe one of them bale carrier things, what they call Wilson and bale carriers, one if you want, which carry wrap bales. They'd be a good invention. That'd be a good guy probably. But yeah. You see I'm loading it? You're loading it from the back to the front. And then when you unload it the opposite. So you unload the front to the back. If that makes sense. But the very early Traileyres didn't have this control box here. They had levers that reached up to the back of the carriage and just had like a spool block on it. And just had a return and an oil and a flow and a return on it. But it was a bit of a farce. It's a lot easier with electronic controls. This is our second Traileyre that we have ever had. Before this we had a 4-bale Traileyre. And that was alright, but it was lightweight, and if you had a heavy bale or silage on it, it'd tip the Traileyre over. Whereas this has got more weight on it because it's bigger, and it doesn't pull it over the same. So that's our second machine, and that it's the same age as this tractor. I think 95 and 96. 1995, 1996. So it's done many thousands of bales, this machine. But yeah, just a brief, I hope you enjoyed that walk around the Traileyre. And I hope you understand now how it works. But yeah, I'll leave the video here, because all I'm doing is carting bales for me neighbour. So if you've liked it, give it a thumbs